Bum, ba, 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 bum. Yo, welcome to Quebec French School update. It's been a long time since I've updated you on what's going on in school because I put a lot of work. So I'll speak about the new courses. Okay. I'll speak about the changes that I'm making to flashcards. I'll speak about the group calls. I'll speak about transition to paid for school and the YouTube as the free part. And I'll speak about award of consistency, Donovan and Brian. Okay. Two students that has made crazy progress that I want to share with y'all. So first, the new course. Let me show you what I've been building lately, because I found out that most of my students are either, okay, there's pure beginner, which is level 1 here for the foundation, which a lot of you are subscribed because of that 4 hours and a half video I did about foundation. Okay, I'm changing the flashcard, and the thing that I'm gonna change with the flashcard is instead of having audio French with the French written there, and then on the other side of the flashcard it's written in English, what I'm gonna do is like it's gonna be only audio on the first side, and then on the other side is gonna be French and English, because people need to train their ears. Okay, there's way too much student. Okay, you see there's students that are pure beginner that don't know anything, and there's students that are able to listen to something with the subtitle, but the second that you remove the subtitle they don't understand anything. So I'm trying to tackle this problem right from the start, like from the first moment. I want people to train their ears, so I'm going to remove the French written version so that you can have a bit of time to, like hear and think about it and train your ear. So that's the change to the flashcard here. This course, I'm probably not going to change much anymore. It's a 4 hour and a half course, which is like 23 days if you learn like about 30 minutes to an hour every single day. So that's pretty much done. Level 1 here. Level 2 is new. Level 3 is new. Okay, contraction and expression is the one on YouTube, the 3 hour course on Quebec French expression and contraction. It's really good. A lot of you are here because of that also. But level 2 is about training your input skills, and it's to master your listening and reading in a hard beat. Okay, master your listening. It's mostly master your listening. So here you'll see there is 36 days, 36 subject, and every subject there's a presentation by me. Okay, and let me say that those subjects are the same subject here in level 3, which is your turn to do a presentation. So let's go back to level 2 here. I'm speaking about my family for like 5 minutes, and then people ask me question for 5 minutes. This is how we work with group call. I'll speak about that later. Right now we're speaking about this new course. So the way this is to be used, if you look at the instruction here, is to watch the video without looking at the transcript here. Okay, you just watch the video and you try to understand as much as possible. And if you're coming from level 1, you just finished level 1 and you go to that, you will probably understand the main idea, but there's going to be a lot of like stuff that you don't understand. So you finish watching it, you take maybe a note how much you understand. You need a notebook, and then you rewatch again, but with the transcript, and you watch it slow. Okay, if you don't know this word, well, artist you probably know, but if you don't know like let, you click. I'm using the Google Translate plugin here, and you can like translate. Well, right now it's French to French, so it doesn't really work, but you just try to take notes of every new word you learn, try to pay attention to how I pronounce stuff, try to like understand everything, and then go back and rewatch it again without the transcript. Okay, that should be like, you see, that's 30 minutes. That's 5 minutes of presentation. You can just do the presentation if you want. So, because I've been trying to make it so every day, every subject is 1 hour of study. Like you watch it and then, yeah, 10 minutes, and then you rewatch with the transcript, you take notes, you search word, okay, and then you rewatch it. Hopefully that should be like 1 hour, and you should get a lot of value. Your understanding should upgrade every time you do that exercise, and you got 36 subject. And then if you want more, well, you can go back and do it again. So, but at this point, after going through all these subjects, I think your understanding should be much better. And then you can go to the level 3, which is all about output. Okay. So now it's your turn to speak about your family for 3 to 5 minutes. You've seen how I did it if you've watched the level 2. Here are the example of my bullet point. I'm doing an intro where I'm explaining I'm going to speak about my mom, my dad, my brother, my grandparents, and the cat. Well, I didn't even speak about the cat, I think, in the video. I didn't have enough time. So you see, you only really need 4 bullet points, 4 ideas. You speak about breakfast, you can 4 ideas. Okay, your current breakfast, your favorite breakfast at the restaurant, breakfast your parents were making for you, like something that happened in a breakfast. You burnt everything. Okay, something like that. An anecdote, an example. And then the way that it works is you write your script, and it's really important. And I will, like, in the award of consistency, I'll speak about that because I have students doing that and they're making a lot of progress. So it's really important to write your script, write your bullet points down. Okay, write everything you're gonna say, and in that writing you will learn a lot of things. You will yeah, you will be learning, and you will think about, like, oh, how to say that in French again. You will search it on your phone, you will write it down, you will, like, have way more time to put those sentences in order and make them clean and nice. And then when it's time to do your presentation, you're already ready. You already went through all those sentences, through all those new words. So those words are gonna be there, and you're gonna use them, and they're just gonna get reinforced to the max. And it's all those subjects are in order of importance to your daily life. It's not like a sci-fi subject. Okay, it's really close to you subject that are important. So really good to do this, to write your script, to speak about it, so that when you're in the wild, okay, it come out naturally. um so yeah, this is what I'm working on right now. I'm at there's video up to the 11 right now. Yeah, tonight is day 12 we're doing. So it lead me to my next point. I spoke about the new course, spoke about the change to flashcards, and now the group calls. Because here in the calendar in Quebec French School, we do group calls. Okay, there's a free group call Sunday, and there's VIP group call, and there's premium group calls. So in the group calls, what we are doing currently is we're going across all these subjects. So you can see here, like Sunday, the free group call is going to be about money, bank, and budget. So what I ask everybody to do is, I'm going first. I'm doing a 5-minute presentation on that subject. And then people ask me question for another 5 minutes. And then next person, your turn to give your presentation. You find 4 bullet points. If you can, please practice first by writing your script and then give your presentation. And at the end, we ask you question, and I give some correction, something that I heard. I take note of it and I give the correction, and I give my opinion on the presentation. So this is what we're doing every group call. It's really organized. It's really nice. And okay, yeah, that's it. And then the group calls are actually here. You see, family, 5 of us that give our presentation on family. Hospital, it was 3 of us. La maladie, 6 of us. So we all gave a presentation, and you can watch the recording right here, and you can put your presentation here in the comments. So next subject. Let me close this here. Screen. Okay. Next subject is transition to paid. Okay. I want to make the Skool paid, and let me explain why first, and what is going to be in the paid school. So why? There's a lot of people that joined the school, like more than I thought. Okay, now there's like 520 people here in school, and it's too much. I cannot deal with that. It's like having a school. Imagine you have a school and you're the teacher in a classroom and there's 500 students. Okay, it's really hard to keep track. And also there's like half of that, even maybe more than half, are not responding when I'm sending private message. People are not active. There's a lot of inactivity, and I don't want that. I don't want a fake number. I don't want like people to look at my school. Oh my God, there's 500 people in it, and like there's just a little bit of activity. Okay, I'm done with that. That doesn't like because I have YouTube. YouTube is the free stuff. And I did the 4 hours and a half course. I did the 3 hour course. I'm preparing the level 2 course. I'm gonna put on YouTube also, and maybe I'm gonna share those group call to YouTube. So I have a lot of free content, but in school, I really want to build people. Like I want to help people for real, but now with 500, it's really hard to keep track. It's really hard to engage with everybody. I was loving it way more at the beginning when there was, I don't know, under 50 people. I was able to like communicate, see where people are at, and have more discussion. Now I have students telling me like, I don't really want to post. There's like too much people. Maybe they're shy. That's but it's just for me now. I want to send a message to everybody. I have to send 500 something message, and also I'm not really making more than I was making doing only private teaching with no course, no YouTube, no nothing. Okay, now I have school and I'm doing group calls and stuff, and I'm charging for those, but it's hard to like bring people. Like YouTube is free, and then I'm sending them to another free school, and then I'm trying to convert them to pay so I can provide better help, because obviously I cannot like help 500 person individually and engage with everybody, but I still have to contact them. So that anyway, it's just a mess. And I'm gonna transition to paid. Okay, it's gonna be $9 a month to start, which is really not expensive, but it's just to remove all the inactivity from the group. I want people that are engaged, and if you're paying, you're gonna want your money worth, right? And I think this you got way more than your money worth for $9 a month. So hopefully, hopefully a lot of people stay. So okay, what you get inside the well, you get all the courses, all that you've seen there, nicely organized, better organized than YouTube. On YouTube, I said that I was giving the flashcard for free. I'm still gonna give the flashcard for free, but on Skool, you'll get more update. You'll get live call with me. You can speak to me, ask me question. There's a community board. I respond to everybody, and yeah, you got access to me more than what you can on YouTube, because on YouTube it's only the comments down below, and that's what's up. On Skool, you got live call, you got the community board there, you got calendar. Well, it's again the calendar live call, but in the courses you can leave comments also in on each post. It's just much better for communication. So yeah, okay. Award of consistency. I'll speak about Donovan and Brian, which is two students that I've seen like crazy improvement. And there's no secret, y'all. It's just because they've been putting in the work. And I'll speak about Donovan first. He joined the VIP on Skool here, which means he can join the group call every day. And he's been joining the group call every day, pretty much, unless he's traveling or something. But on top of that, so what we do in the group call, like I said, is we do presentation. So he's in the morning preparing, he's writing and preparing his presentation, learning a lot doing that. And then at night he's presenting his presentation and he's ready and readier and readier, and his presentation is getting better and better. He was stuttering a lot at the beginning, and now it's getting much better, and it's also much more engaging. Like the way he present his presentation make me want to listen to it, and I'm like, yeah. And he said that only 12 days and he never spoke that much French like before. So that's the secret. The secret is really to speak. You want to practice speaking, you got to speak, and you can prepare to make it even better. So yeah, a lot of progress really fast. It's not even a month yet, and he's been improving, and he's gonna keep on going, I'm sure, up to pure fluency. And Brian, which is a student that was like, unlike Donovan, that was already able to speak. Brian was at level 0 on the like 0 0, and in a month he's able to understand like all the main subject, the main idea, and speak also. And speak, of course, there's a lot of vocabulary missing. He's now at the step where you need to go level 2 and level 3 and do the homework, but in 1 month. And the way he did that is by practicing with the flashcard, practicing with me actually was every day. Like those two students are everyday people, every single day, an hour a day plus. And that's the secret. I think he was doing flashcards in the morning and then having a lesson with me at night, and then watching the TV in the Quebec TV. And then next morning, he was waking up, doing flashcard, at night, doing a lesson with me, and then watching TV every day. 1 month, you can understand French. I know it because I've seen it. And so that's what's up. That's the Quebec School update. That's all I got to say. Hope you have a great day. Hope your learning is doing great. I'll see you soon. Peace.